I and my colleagues
Yo y mis colegas hemos
have
estado
been
en
in
prisión
prison for almost 30 years.
casi 30 años.
And that period appeared to us to have been remarkably short
Y ese tiempo nos pareció que era irrevocablemente corto,
because we knew that we have strong friends almost everywhere in the world.
que teníamos amigos muy firmes, casi en todas partes del mundo.
And one of those friends who has been very consistent and whose voice has been very clear
Amigos que ha sido
has
muy
been that of
consistente,
Comrade
con
Fidel
una voz
Castro.
muy firme, ha sido precisamente Fidel Castro.
We have never doubted that we in him and in Cuba, we have a dependable friend.
Nunca dudamos por un instante de que en él y en Cuba teníamos un amigo en el cual podíamos perfectamente confiar.
From the point of view of size and population, Cuba is a small country.
Del tamaño y de su población, Cuba es un país
But
bien pequeño,
it is exercising an impact on world affairs,
pero tiene
which
un
is
impacto
similar to that of the superpowers.
en los asuntos del mundo similar al de la superpotencia.
And Cuba has shown that it is just not the question of the size of a country,
Que no se trata solamente del tamaño de una nación,
but its policy and the caliber of its leaders.
sino de su
That is
política
important.
y del calibre de la fibra de sus dirigentes. Eso es lo que cuenta.
We have benefited tremendously
Nosotros
from the lessons of the Cuban
el
Revolution
beneficio de recibir las lecciones de la Revolución Cubana
and from what Cuba is doing, especially in Africa.
y de lo que Cuba hace, especialmente en África.
And we, in this part of the continent,
Nosotros en esta parte del continente
were tremendously impressed
nos impresionó tremendamente
by the role which Cuba played
el papel desempeñado por Cuba
in the liberation of Angola.
en la liberación de Angola.
The Angolans themselves
Los angolanos en el mismo
have done a great deal
hicieron mucho, han hecho
to win their freedom.
para obtener, para lograr su
But
independencia, su libertad.
it is difficult to accept that they would obtain their freedom
Pero es difícil
at the time
pensar-
when they obtained it
es
if
difícil pensar
Cuba
que lo hubieran logrado cuando lo
had
hicieron.
not committed its forces and resources, you see, towards the liberation of that country.
Si Cuba no hubiera comprometido sus esfuerzos y sus fuerzas por la liberación de ese país.
South Africa, which occupied part of Angola,
Sudáfrica, que ocupó
would
una parte
still
del
have been
territorio
in Angola
todavía estaría allí
if Cuba had not taken, you see, the bold decision
si Cuba no hubiese tomado
of
la decisión
challenging
audaz
South Africa.
de lanzarle un reto a Sudáfrica.
The entire world, and particularly South Africa, will never forget the lessons of Peter
Especialmente
Canavan,
África Austral jamás olvidará las lecciones.
because that was the turning point in the military situation in this
Fue
region.
el punto de viraje de la situación militar en la región.
We also feel
Nosotros también pensamos
that
que
Namibian independence would have been very impossible, very difficult to achieve
hubiese sido muy difícil de lograr
if Cuba had not acted so courageously and decisively
si Cuba
in
no hubiese
Angola.
actuado con tanto coraje, con tanta decisión en Angola.
The South African army would still have been there,
El ejército surafricano todavía
and
estaría
it
allí.
would have been difficult, you see, to get to the liberation of this
Hubiese
country.
sido muy difícil obtener la liberación de esta nación.
We are therefore indebted to Cuba. We would like to thank Comrade Fidel Castro
Queremos agradecerle al
and the
presidente
people of
Castro
Cuba
y al pueblo de
for
Cuba
the support they have given
por
us.
el apoyo que nos han brindado.
We also appreciate the sacrifices they have made
Los
in
sacrificios
Angola
hechos en Angola
in order that this day
para que este día
should come.
fuese realidad.
And as I have already said,
Y como ya he dicho,
I don't think this day would have come
no creo que este día
were
hubiese sido
it not
posible
for the assistance
de no haber
that has
sido
been
por
given
la ayuda
by the
brindada
people of Cuba
por el
to
pueblo
the
de
struggle
Cuba
of the
a la
Namibian
lucha
people.
del pueblo.
Today, this is revolutionary Cuba, internationalist Cuba, the country that has done so much for the peoples of Africa. We have long wanted to visit your country and express the many feelings that we have about the Cuban Revolution, the role of Cuba in Africa, Southern Africa, and the world. The Cuban people hold a special place in the hearts of the people of Africa. the Cuban internationalists have made a contribution to African independence, freedom and justice, unparalleled for its principled and selfless character. When you, Comrade Fidel, yesterday said that our cause is your cause, I know that that sentiment came from the bottom of your heart.